Hey guys, welcome back to Worth Your Time. Today we're talking about Payday 2. Payday 2 is a co-op, stealth, first-person shooter. You play as a member of the Payday gang and make money stealing stuff with your crew, accepting contracts and doing heists. And I can already say, it's probably worth your time, especially if you're a completionist. This game has a lot to offer, with over 1200 achievements that unlock new masks, weapons and skins. Gameplay. So the main gist of the game is you pick a job, group up or go solo, then get into a building or a facility, get your hands on whatever it is you need for the job, and get the hell out of there. In Payday 2 you can do most heists either sneaky peeky or going in guns blazing. Both options are really fun to play, so you can go in either way, it's your choice. Depending on your gear and skill tree, you can do pretty much any heist the way you want to do it. There are some heists you can't be stealthy and some heists you have to be stealthy. But for the most part, the choice is really yours. And thanks to the insane amount of customization in this game, you can play your character exactly the way you dreamed of. The combat itself is made pretty well. Even after a couple hundred hours, it's still enjoyable. Most weapons are accurate and for the most part feel pretty right. And even though this game has over 200 weapons, they still manage to make them all unique enough to feel just a bit different. And it's just really fun to see helmets pop off when you get a headshot. Content. In this game you have a lot of stuff to do. You can choose from over 50 heists that all range from robbing a jewelry store in 3 minutes, to cooking meth under heavy fire, to breaking into a bank and stealing gold. So no matter what you feel like doing, Payday 2 should have you covered. Even if you're interested in compelling story and a cool narrative, Payday 2 got you covered there too. If you play all the missions in the storyline mode, the story and lore will unfold itself. And if you decide to follow the story and figure it all out, you'll be rewarded with super secret missions. But honestly, to get to the true ending of the game, it's like really hard, like seriously hard. But luckily, Payday 2 already has some secret heists built into existing heists, like Overdrill, which is really cool to play with people that know what they're doing. And you don't need to spend hours trying to understand the lore to get access to those missions. There's also safe house raids, in which you have to defend your safe house from waves of cops and special units. There's also Crime Spree, which gives you a choice of 3 missions and you earn special currency. The more heists you can do in a row, the more money you get. And the harder the missions get, of course. Customization. The customization in this game is like seriously top notch. I haven't seen another shooter since Payday 2 that had this level of customization. You have a huge choice of over 120 primary weapons and over 70 secondary weapons. That alone is pretty sick. But Payday also gives you the option to customize things like clips, the barrel, sights, and so on for every weapon in the game. You can personalize your loadout to the point where you're literally the only person in the game with this exact loadout. And the best part? You don't have to just choose one. You can choose over 15 different sets at a time. In each set you can have unique skills, weapons, skins, masks and more. This alone is a pretty good selling point. But the skill system of Payday 2 really blows me away. It really makes me wonder why there's not more games with a skill system like this. In Payday 2 you get skill points for leveling up, like in pretty much any other game. And you can use those skill points to unlock new skills, also like in any other game. But in this game there's like 90 skills, each with 2 levels to them, split into 5 different categories. This, with the addition of the perk classes, allows every player to play the game exactly the way they want to. And it's a big reason why I'm still playing Payday 2. There's just so much variety you can choose from. You can get through a door so many different ways. You can blow it up, you can saw it open, you can picklock it, you can put a jammer on it and that will open it. Like, there's just so many ways to play this game. It's great. So, of course you can't speak about Payday 2 without speaking about DLCs. There's a lot of DLC content for Payday 2, like a lot. Some of them are free, some of them are not free. In fact, most of them are not free, but none of them are outrageously expensive, even at release. They all range from $3 to around $10 a pop, which is pretty okay in my opinion. Like, the game itself costs $10, so you know, can't really complain about that. And with the base game, you're looking at around 10 to 20 hours of gameplay, with playing all of the heists just once. And if you do get into the game, you're gonna play them more than just once. So I think you're gonna be fine even with just the base game. And considering what the game has to offer, the price is really okay. Like $10, really good. Modding. In the addition of the customization of the base game and the DLCs, there's also a pretty active modding community for Payday 2. from skin mods to practical mods and everything in between. I personally just have some mods for convenience that expand the HUD for more information, but you can go as far as like turning the sun into Nicolas Cage, if that's something you're into. Conclusion. I think this game really has something for everybody, at least as far as action games go. Alright, listen, I can give you my word that if you buy this game, you're probably gonna have at least a couple of hours of fun gameplay, especially when you play with a friend. It's a blast. But I mean, that's pretty obvious for a co-op shooter. Every co-op game is more fun with friends. But for the replayability alone, it's worth it. You can play this game for 10 hours and never play with the same setup twice. If you're interested in a really good game that has action, stealth, and fun times with friends, then this game is definitely worth your time. And worth your money. I mean, $10, come on. $10 isn't gonna kill you. So that wraps it up. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and hit subscribe. And of course, feel free to leave a comment. See you later.